What's up, guys? How you doing out there? We got us a long song, not extraordinarily, but longer than the usual song. Iris DeMent song, No Time to Cry. And this was requested by Mike Barnett. And Mike, you said that this song helped you get through your own father's passing. So I'm going to do it. I just trotted out my Don Stradamus shirt that Dave and Christine got me. Pretty sure this was Dave's instigation. Got a couple years ago. So I've been sporting this thing. All right. Iris DeMent. Gorgeous voice. Let's see what we got with No Time to Cry. Probably gonna make me cry.
My father died a year ago today. Roosters started crowing when they carried Dad away. There beside my mother in the living room I stood, with my brothers and my sisters, knowing Dad was gone for good. Well, I stayed at home just long enough to lay him in the ground, and then I caught a plane to do a show up north in Detroit town. Cause I'm older now, and I've got no time to cry. I've got no time to look back. I've got no time to see the pieces of my heart that have been ripped away from me. And if the feeling starts to come in, I've learned to stop and fast. 'Cause I don't know if I let them go, they might not want to pass. And there's just so many people trying to get me on the phone. And there's bills to pay and songs to play and a house to make a home. I guess I'm older now, and I've got no time to cry.
There was so much packed into the first 2 minutes of this song. And the way she's singing it, forget about it. Unbelievable. Causes me these reactions too. I experience life in a very different way because songs are like a book when they're done well. And you're ensconced in headphones in this case, or in the words in the case of a book. And I read a lot, and they take you away to a different place, cause you to reflect on your own character, your character issues, your strengths, your friends, your family, like how you relate to life, how they're relating to you. And it just takes you into a whole different space.
I can still remember when I was a girl. So many things have changed so much here in my world. I remember sitting on the front yard when an ambulance went by, and just listening to those sirens I would break down and cry. But now I'm walking, now I'm talking, doing just what I'm supposed to do, working overtime to make sure that I don't come unglued. I guess I'm older now, and I've got no time to cry. I've got no time to look back. I've got no time to see the pieces of my heart that have been ripped away from me. And if the
Wow. I don't know how she decided how she was going to sing these lyrics, because when we hear it, it seems obvious to us that that's the way you sing it. But at some point, it was just words on a page that were presented to her, unless she wrote this. I get the sense she may have, but someone else could have written it and given it to her, and it resonated with her. But the way she's singing this, the way she's coming in, there's only one other person. I don't know why she popped into my head, because I haven't done a reaction to her in probably 2 years. But it's Holly Pitney. She's married now, Holly McCubbin. But even though I haven't heard a song of Holly's in a couple of years, the intonation and the way she sings this, I think, is a Holly McCubbin feel. Iris, obviously, this is unbelievable. Absolutely.
I guess I'm older now, and I've got no time to cry. Now I sit down on the sofa and I watch the evening news. There's a half a dozen tragedies from which to pick and choose.
Yeah.
The baby that was missing was found in a ditch today. And there's bombs a-flying and people dying not so far away. Now take a beer from the refrigerator and go sit out in the yard. And with a cold one in my hand, I'm gonna bite down and swallow hard, because I'm older now, and I've got no time to cry.
That's perfect.
I've got no time to look back, man, I got no time to see the pieces of my heart that have been ripped away from me. And if the feeling starts to come in, I've learned to stop fast, 'cause I don't know if I let them go, they might not want to pass. And there's just so many people trying to get me on the phone, and there's bills to pay and songs to play and a house to make a home. I guess I'm older now, and I've got no time to cry. I guess I'm older now, I just ain't got no time to cry. No time to cry. No time to cry. No time to cry.
Oh, it's over? Wow. That was the shortest long song I've ever listened to. That was a perfect song. We all have our own appreciation of things. It wasn't just that the story was sad, and it was so much more than that. I mean, because a lyricist can put the most beautiful lyrics on a page. It doesn't mean the artist can carry it off and that the instrumentation will work and that the producer and that it's all going to come together. So many parts have to come together. When to bring something in, when to go out, the inflection in the voice. I mean, this is just my take. I didn't study music formally at all. Of course, we've all been exposed to it. We all have thoughts on it, and that's legitimate. The way she sang that, I don't know if I've ever heard a better purposeful delivery to lyrics in my life. I mean, Terry Jack's Seasons in the Sun comes to mind, but That wasn't as challenging to get through as this is, because there were so many more lyrics backed up. But the way she inflected to bring you from one phrase to the next to keep you right in there without it being metronomic, it was brilliant. Yeah. I mean, that's a 10. I mean, I'm putting that in the songs of 10 and above. I mean, I could put that in its own 11 category, but I don't go to 11, but there wasn't a flaw in it. You couldn't have added something without subtracting from it. I don't know if this was about Iris's own father passing. So normally I don't rate songs like that, but I cannot leave this one out of the fold and that playlist. So Ronald Sears, good call, man. And I'm sorry, of course, about your dad passing. I know my mom passed a couple years ago, but we deal with it. And if our relationships were extra special with the parent, it hurts that much more. That's it. I'm going to leave it at that, man. I can't say I was taken through the ringer where I'm emotionally drained, but I'm drained in a very unique way. And I've not experienced this type of drain before. It's different. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. You guys can leave your comments. So there it is. That's a perfect country song. A perfect song, period. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.